The Demiurge deception. How Yahweh became a cosmic tyrant and the true God was erased from history. Welcome to Positive Vortex, where we dive into the mysteries hidden beneath the surface of reality. Today we explore a powerful revelation that might shake the very foundations of your beliefs. Is it possible that the God worshipped by billions isn't the true creator, but an imposter who built our reality as a cosmic prison? We're diving deep into the Demiurge, the hidden architect of deception, control, and spiritual enslavement. Prepare to question everything, because once you glimpse the truth, your perception will never be the same. What if the God worshipped by billions is not the true creator, but an imposter? What if the material world was never meant to be a paradise, but a prison, designed to trap human souls? What if the true God, the one of light, wisdom, and liberation, was erased from history and replaced with a jealous, wrathful counterfeit? What if the great battle between good and evil is not between God and the devil, but between a false God and the forgotten creator of the true divine realm? What if the serpent in Eden, the very symbol of evil in mainstream religion, was not the deceiver, but the one trying to awaken humanity to the truth? For millennia, humanity has been fed a massive lie, one that keeps our minds enslaved, our spirits trapped, and our true divine origins hidden from us. This is the story of the Demiurge, the false god who fashioned the material world, not to enlighten us, but to enslave us. A story so scandalous, so dangerous that it united pagan philosophers, early Christians, and Jewish mystics in absolute outrage. A story that was erased from history, burned by the church and silenced by religious authorities, yet survived in whispers, secret texts, and esoteric traditions. Now, for the first time, we are pulling back the veil of deception to reveal the true nature of our reality, the cosmic war being waged behind the scenes, and the path to escaping this prison. Because once you see the truth, there is no going back. 1. The Demiurge, the false god who stole creation. Before time, the realm of the true creator. Before the material world was born, before the illusion of time and space, there was only the pleroma, the realm of the true creator, a state of pure divinity, light, and consciousness. In this infinite realm, there was no death, no suffering, no division, only unity with the source of all things. This true God was not a ruler, not a judge, not a punisher. It was pure being, pure wisdom, pure love. But then something went wrong. The fall, when creation was stolen. From within the divine realm, a rebellion took place. A being born from ignorance arose, separate from the true creator, one who was blind to the higher reality and saw only its own limited existence. This being became the Demiurge, the false god, the architect of illusion. In some ancient texts, he is called Yaldabaoth, a name meaning child of chaos. In others, he is Samael, the blind one. To the Jews, he was Yahweh. To the Egyptians, he was Seth, the god of destruction. To the Greeks, he was Kronos, the devourer of time. This being, born out of ignorance, believed itself to be the only God. And in its madness, it created the material world, not as an act of love, but as a cosmic prison. 2. How the Demiurge enslaved humanity. Yahweh, the jealous God of control, wrath, and fear. The Demiurge did not create a world of harmony, peace, and enlightenment. It created a world of division, war, suffering, and deception. The Old Testament God, Yahweh, exhibits all the traits of a tyrant, not a benevolent creator. He is jealous. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. He is wrathful. I am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the 3rd and 4th generation. He orders genocide. Go smite Amalek and utterly destroy all that they have, spare them not. He demands blood sacrifice. The smell of burning flesh is a pleasing aroma to the Lord. But here's the greatest secret. What if Yahweh was never the true creator but an imposter? A false god who demanded total submission, not to uplift humanity, but to keep them trapped in his domain. The Garden of Eden, a cosmic trap. The Gnostics, early Christian mystics, saw the Garden of Eden story differently. To them, the serpent was not the villain, but the liberator. What if the serpent was not deceiving Adam and Eve, but trying to free them from the Demiurge's control? When Adam and Eve ate from the tree of knowledge, they were not committing a sin, they were awakening. And what did the Demiurge do? He cast them out, he cursed them, he imprisoned them in suffering. Because they were starting to see. The fruit of knowledge was not an act of disobedience, it was the first act of rebellion against the false god. 3. The secret societies that still worship the Demiurge. For thousands of years, the Demiurge's control has been hidden, maintained by secret societies, ancient priesthoods, and the ruling elite. Why do world leaders always swear oaths on the Bible, the Book of Yahweh? Why does the Vatican worship inside a building shaped like a serpent's head? Why do secret societies like the Freemasons, the Jesuits, and the Illuminati use Saturnian and Yaldabaoth symbols? Because they know the truth. They do not worship the true creator. They worship the Demiurge, the false god who rules this world. 4. How to break free from the cosmic prison. The Demiurge's control is not absolute. There is a way out, a way to reconnect with the true creator and escape the illusion. But first you must see the cage for what it is. You must awaken to the truth of your own divine nature. You must stop feeding the false god with your fear, your obedience, and your energy. Because once you see through the deception, the prison walls begin to crumble. 5. The Great Forgetting. How humanity lost the true God. What if humanity once knew the truth, only to have it stolen, erased, and rewritten by the Demiurge's followers? Ancient civilizations spoke of a time before the fall, a time when humans lived in harmony with the divine, before they were plunged into ignorance, suffering, and forgetfulness. The pre-Demiurge civilizations, a lost golden age. Atlantis, Lemuria, and Tartaria were these advanced civilizations connected to the true creator before being destroyed in a cosmic reset? The Tower of Babel. Was this biblical event actually about the Demiurge dividing humanity, confusing their languages and cutting off their divine knowledge? The flood myths. Why do ancient texts from Sumer, Babylon, and even the Bible describe a great deluge that wiped out the corrupt generations? Was this corruption actually humanity's connection to the higher realms, and did the Demiurge seek to erase it? Ancient spiritual traditions, from Hinduism to Gnostic Christianity, from the Hermetic mysteries to the Druids, describe an age where humans walked with the divine. But something changed. Something erased our memory of the true God. Something imprisoned our consciousness within the physical realm. And that something was the Demiurge. 6. The Archons. The prison guards of the Demiurge. The Demiurge does not rule alone. Like any dictator, he needs enforcers, beings who act as spiritual jailers, ensuring that human souls remain ignorant, weak, and obedient. These entities are known as Archons, the rulers of the physical realm, the cosmic administrators of the Demiurge's dominion. Who are the Archons? In Gnostic texts, the Archons are described as parasitic entities that feed off human energy, masters of deception, illusion, and control, shapeshifters who appear in many forms, angels, gods, political rulers, and even extraterrestrials. How do they control us? Through religion, they establish fear-based doctrines, forcing humans to worship the Demiurge out of terror. Through governments, they create hierarchical power structures, keeping humanity subjugated through laws and suffering. Through fear and suffering, the human energy field is manipulated, ensuring that we remain in a low vibrational state, unable to escape the prison of the material world. Through reincarnation, human souls are trapped in an endless cycle of death and rebirth, their memories wiped, forced to start over again and again. Are the Archons the gods of the Old Testament? Many ancient texts suggest that the biblical angels and gods were actually Archons, posing as divine beings while serving the Demiurge. The God of the Israelites was not the supreme creator, but an Archon ruler. The fallen angels of the Book of Enoch, like Samael and Azazel, could be Archons who rebelled against the Demiurge, but still operated within his system. The pantheon of deities across ancient civilizations, Zeus, Marduk, Amun-Ra, were likely Archons, warring over control of human consciousness. Could the modern elite, politicians, CEOs, secret societies, be working with Archons today? If the Archons rule through deception, then those in positions of extreme power, royal bloodlines, world governments, media corporations, are likely being influenced, if not possessed, by these forces. They do not serve humanity. They serve the Demiurge. 7. Saturn, the black cube, and the secret symbolism of the Demiurge. What if the Demiurge's power has been hidden in plain sight, through symbols, numbers, and rituals that influence human consciousness? One of the most mysterious and recurring symbols in history is the black cube of Saturn. The black cube, a hidden symbol of the Demiurge. The black cube appears in Mecca, the Kaaba. Millions of people circle a black cube during pilgrimage. Wall Street. A black cube monument sits in the financial district, where global economic control is managed. The Vatican. The black robes of the clergy and the cube-shaped architecture of religious altars hint at a hidden worship. But why Saturn? In ancient esoteric traditions, Saturn, Kronos, was the ruler of time, death, and limitation, the very prison in which the Demiurge traps human souls. Saturn is the Lord of the Rings, binding reality in illusion. The hexagon on Saturn's pole is the hidden seal of the Demiurge's matrix. Saturday, Saturn's day, is the Sabbath, the holy day of Yahweh, further linking Saturn and the Demiurge. Many secret societies use Saturnian symbolism because they are initiates in the Demiurge's system, working to maintain his control over reality. What if the world's elite are not worshipping a benevolent god, but the Demiurge himself? 8. The Great Reset, how the Demiurge plans to lock humanity in his system forever. For thousands of years, the Demiurge has ruled through religion, war, and fear. But now we are entering the final phase of his plan, a total lockdown of human consciousness. What is the Demiurge's endgame? Transhumanism. The push to merge humans with machines, AI, and digital systems ensures that the soul is permanently severed from the divine realm. The metaverse and virtual reality. By creating a digital universe, the Demiurge can trap consciousness within a simulated world where escape is impossible. Neural implants and mind control. Once human thoughts and emotions are controlled by artificial intelligence, the last remnants of free will are erased. DNA manipulation. The elite obsess over genetic modification, CRISPR technology and hybridization because they are working to fully sever human DNA from its divine origins. What if COVID-19, mass surveillance, and AI control systems are just the beginning of the Demiurge's Great Reset? What if the goal is to make the human soul unhackable by divine light, trapping us forever in the Demiurge's false creation? This is not just spiritual warfare. This is the final battle for human consciousness. Thank you for joining me on this eye-opening journey into the hidden truths of our reality. Remember, awakening is only the first step. The real power lies in reclaiming your connection to the true Creator within. If you're ready to go deeper, explore the links in the description for further reading and subscribe to Positive Vortex for more revelations. Until next time, keep your mind open, your spirit free, and never stop questioning. Stay tuned for part 2.